Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Utes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Floating away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that run.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cougars.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Utes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. On the move at the 30. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Utes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On target. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown will throw it. But a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God with this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right from there. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the timing just a hair off. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Utes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Clemens. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is ready to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The snap sets up to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second and goal for the offense. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got an open man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense.
Turning it on. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any conclusions.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Claiborne. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Makes the grab. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in coverage. comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mooney. Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the rookie.
And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The kick is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Bunch formation for these receivers. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Brown will throw it. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Houston. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Sweet cut there. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Punch it out of the air. Oh, he got loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Houston.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.